Hello everybody and welcome aboard. Hey, sorry if I scared you with my face being the first thing you see this time around, but I just wanted to take a quick second to explain what this stream is going to be all about. It's a little bit different than what we've done. In case you haven't noticed, today is not Sunday. Today is Wednesday, but we are super excited for this one. This one is going to be a little bit more aviation centric. We're going to be doing something called FS Economy, and I'll explain that in just a few moments, but I'm really looking forward to this one. Just going to say what's up to a few people in the chat. Chris, what's up, my man? Just learned about this stream 3 minutes ago. Well, hey man, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Our first officer, Yoshi, that front light though, thanks for appreciating it, man. Yeah, just got the front light in, looks a lot better. We're looking a little bit more professional, which is exciting. So, all right, hey, I'm going to kind of jump right in. We're gonna get going. This stream's not gonna be as long as the ones in the past because it's gonna be just flying. But we'll kind of see how this goes. We'll see if this does pretty well, and if it does, then maybe we'll do a couple more in the future. So, first things first, I'm going to show you what FS Economy is. So I'm going to jump over to this screen here, and what you're seeing on your screen right now is SimBrief, and SimBrief is a flight planning tool that we'll be using to plan our flights from where we're going. Chris, what's up, Crit? Thanks for jumping in, man. I hope you enjoy this one. What's going on? Hey, congratulations to Chris, actually, Chris Brown in the chat. Just passed his IFR rating, man. I've been meaning to text you. I'm so proud of you, man. Congratulations. I know that was a tough one, and that's huge for your flight career, so congratulations. I see you haven't cleared out your house yet. You still have some trash behind you on the ground. Oh, you mean this over here? I don't know, man. I think it's pretty good. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Can't wait to go IFR. Can't go. We get to fly in some clouds someday. Hopefully, you'll take me up. Chad, hey, what's up, Chad? Thanks for joining the stream. I know fighting words, man. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, what you're seeing now is what's called FS Economy, and basically it's really nerdy and really fun all at the same time. So basically, it's a virtual. Basically marketplace to pick up flights, and it kind of just gives a little bit of reason to just flying around for fun. So if you're new to the channel, you haven't checked us out, we typically stream on Sunday nights. We call it our in-flight entertainment. That's where we do a flight that's relatively longer from anywhere in the world, and then once we get up to cruise, we play a secondary game. Sometimes that's with the rest of the chat. Sometimes it's just me playing through story mode. But tonight, this is the first ever rendition of the Layover, and that's going to be more just aviation. So we're excited for this one. So anyway, this is what we got going here. This is FS Economy. It's really cool. Kind of a cool way to add a little bit more realism into the simulator. Down here is going to be our planes. I've actually been doing FS Economy for a little while, and I saved up enough money to purchase a 172. So we won't be renting one today. We'll be flying our own plane, but in the future we can rent all kinds of planes for all kinds of money. So kind of adds it in. If you look up here at the top, this is what we've got in our bank. We're rocking $76,000 in our bank and about $1,500 in cash, which that just helps for paying for fuel and all kinds of stuff. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't done this in a while, haven't flown in the last 48 hours. So that's FS Economy. Like I said, we're going to be flying our own plane. So that's the 172 we got here. So that's good to go. It is currently sitting in Mexico. Someone flew the plane. They rented it from me and flew it to Mexico. So we're actually going to do our first flight from Mexico to San Diego. We're going to fly up the coast. We're going to fly VFR. It should be pretty fun. So what I'm going to do is the 172 can take 3 passengers. So I'm going to go ahead and select these 3 passengers here. And I'm going to add selected assignments to my flight. So I'm going to jump over here. Want to spot me 10K? Looks like you got 76 to spare. Yeah, man, for sure. Let's do it. Jump on in. I'll send it over to you. So here's what we got going on. We've got our pilot crew of 679 pounds. So we're about 70 kilograms under our max weight, which is great. Looks like we're going to make about $2,200 off this flight minus fuel. 20 gallons, that should be totally good. We can put in our distance here, which is 64 nautical miles. So let's see. Gotta remember how to do this. So let's go here and let's type in 64. We'll calculate 6 gallons. So yeah, we got more than enough. So we see departing there. That's great. So I'm going to jump into the simulator. I'm going to go to our world map here. And I'm going to go ahead and select, let's see, set this as the departure. Perfect. And we'll fly live time, live weather. It should be light outside. And you see the 172 up here in the corner. It'll go full screen here in just a second. So we will rock that mess. So we'll go ahead and hit fly. And as that's doing that, we'll jump over to our charts here. So I'll go ahead and get that rocking for us. So as you can see, we've got our charts here. We're sitting on the ground in Ensenada, which is great. This is a previous flight that we flew. I'm going to go ahead and clear that. And because we're flying, actually let me do this. Let me unload it. There we go. Because we're flying VFR, I'm actually not going to do a flight plan here. I'm just going to pull in a couple of things. So I'm going to pull in San Diego's information here. That way I've got it ready to roll. So a couple of things that I want is I want the airport info. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, let me create a flight then. Manual input. Origin is Mexico, Ensenada. Destination is San Diego. And yeah. Standard IFR. Huh. I'll just create that. Cool. So that's a direct. That's great. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to fly up the coast here, and that should be pretty fun. So from there I want the airport info. Got me with the stream title. I came from Alexandria to Dardio and Kate Upton, but got Brad instead. I'm cool with that. Yep. Is that wait, am I missing? Is there a movie? Or I might just be missing it altogether. The Layover is kind of a weird title. We'll see if it sticks. Okay, so anyway, we've got our charts here. We've got our airport info, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and pin that because we're going to need things like the ATIS and all that kind of stuff. And then I actually want where we're at on the ground. I want that info as well. So I'll pin that guy. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so interesting. There is no... All I have is the departure. Doesn't give me an ATIS? Interesting. Let's do this. I wonder if... Yes, Ella. Right on, man. For some reason, I don't know that. Is it about flying? Let's do this. Exclamation point METAR MMES. Let's see if Nightbot's actually even in here. I don't even know if it is or not. Okay. So now that we've got that, let's go ahead and let's jump into our gameplay. And now that we're good to go there, let's go ahead and let's start some of this stuff up. So I've got my right and left batteries. We'll get those going first. And I'm going to just remove the yoke here for a second and turn off my warning light. So pull the mixture out. Yep, I've got full control of that, full control of that. Rudders are looking good. I'm going to center up here just a little bit. Cool. I'll turn off my caution light. So we'll go ahead and we'll put our mixture all the way in. And we'll get our, sorry, that's our beacon light. We'll get our fuel pump on. And fuel pump can come off. We'll take our mixture out and put a little bit of throttle in so that's ready to go. Beacon light can come on. And we're ready to get started. Actually, you know what? I want to see where we're actually going. So there's 2.9 there. Okay. So I don't need a pushback. Perfect. Okay, so beacon light is on. We're going to go ahead and start up our engines here. Clear prop. And mixture's going fully in. And we're good to go. Pull that throttle out. Nightbot isn't ready for Wednesdays. That is interesting. Well, there you go. Not going to have a METAR today. I'm going to have to look into what's going on there. Alright, our avionics can come on. I can barely hear the sim. I'm going to pull up that volume. I don't know. How's that looking for you guys? Yeah, it looks alright. Okay, cool. Okay, so the other thing I want to make sure is that I'm connected to this. Okay, perfect. And we'll start our flight here in just a second. Okay, I think we're all good to go. We'll get our taxi light on. Parking brake is coming off. And we'll look to our right. We should be good. Left, we're good. Like I said, we're going to be flying VFR, so we're not too worried about any flight plans or anything. We're just going to fly up the coast. We'll probably fly up to about 4,500 feet, about 5,000 feet. That'll probably be where we end up flying to. Well, guys, I hope you've been having a great week so far. Halfway through the week. Hope it's been a good one so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the last stream we did. Thought it was fun to play some Jackbox games. We had a great time. If you didn't get a chance to catch it or had to leave early, it was a very, very long stream, so I totally understand if that was the case. You can always watch it on demand. It is on the YouTube channel. You can watch it on demand. It was a pretty good landing, not gonna lie. Felt pretty good about that one. So, all right, as you're taxiing out, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get our first notch of flaps down. So those are good to go there. And Chris Brown could probably help me with a run up here, but entirely. I'm not that good yet. Not that good with the checklist. Okay, so we're going to be flying out of runway 29. You know what? I'm actually going to get this set up on my iPad as well. Will we finally get our first Foxhound Final terrain warning in this stream? Maybe. Maybe. Would that be something that's interesting? Would that be cool? Okay, I'm gonna pull this guy in. Ah, look at that, it's already got everything I needed there. Perfect. First terrain warning. We're gonna be flying on our along some beaches, so probably not too much terrain warning. But I don't know, maybe on the next one we'll do some like Idaho backcountry flying. I've had some fun with that in the past. It's been pretty fun. Some bush flying. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get our... Why did that pull the parking brake? Okay, let me see here. Pitot heat needs to come on. We'll turn our taxi light to off and the landing light to the on position. Everything else looks good. Flaps should be in the correct position. They are good to go. Lights look good. Trim is in the correct position. Fuel selector is in the good position. Alright guys, I think we are ready to get going here. Real quick, I haven't even shown you the livery that we're flying tonight. Look at this puppy. Look how sweet that thing looks. So anyway, alright, let's look down final. We're good. Down the runway, we're good there. And let's get ready for takeoff, friends. We're looking for 55 knots on our rotate speed. Looking for runway 29. Definitely not going to need the whole runway here. And I almost forgot a very key part. Very key part. I'm going to get our FS economy stuff started. That would have been a bummer. Start the flight. And you'll notice that it actually modifies how much fuel we have on board, which is pretty crazy. So, there you go. Alright guys, Fox on full send. Is that, let me see, did that turn the parking brake on? Yeah. Alright, we're good to go. We'll put the throttle all the way in. And we're looking for 55 knots. Looks like we have a lot of crosswind. Put in some crosswind deflection. Whew. Sporty. There's 50 and 55 rotate. No gear needing to come up on this one. And plus 10, we'll go flaps clean. And we're climbing our way out. Beautiful evening here in Ensenada. Just fly runway heading for a little bit. Go out and over the water. Definitely going to be a slower flight in this thing, guys, as we've been flying the longitude a lot. This is definitely going to be a slower flight. That is for sure. So like I said, we're flying VFR for most of this, so we're not going to fly via VORs, which are like radio signals basically that help navigate. We might do a flight that does that soon, but yeah, for now we're just get this puppy trimmed. Climbing out of here, we're at 1,000 feet. Go ahead and take our landing lights off. Beautiful city of Ensenada. Went on a bachelor party cruise to Ensenada one time. That's quite the story. Okay, so we're gonna climb out at about 80 knots, so I can actually climb up a little bit faster here. And we'll get our heading selected there. Want to stay below the clouds. We are flying VFR, so we might have to stay a little bit below the clouds today. Got some time. That might have to be a phone call, Chris. That might have to be a phone call. I'm gonna go to climb power. Crossing through 2,000. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's see if this this might actually screw everything up. Let me get leveled out here. We'll level out at 2,000 here for a second. Power back. Can't seem to get this guy to want to trim out. Don't crash on me. Don't crash on me. Clouds a little bit, so we're gonna dip down. Don't want to get up into these clouds as we're flying VFR. I'm gonna see if this completely screws everything up. If it does, I apologize. Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, then we can get this guy. There we go. Got our overlay rocking there. Oh, drifting a little bit to the left. It's all good. Alright, so the Ensenada story. So, got this buddy Trevor, and he's getting married. So we decided it was, is this a storm out here? That looks like a storm that we are going to try and stay well away from. So he's about to get married. So one of his things was he really wanted to go on a cruise. He really wanted to go on a cruise. So I've never been on a cruise before. Cruises, for some reason, just don't excite me at all. Being on a plane being on a boat that long, just doesn't excite me. So anyway, but it didn't matter. I was like, I'm down, I'm ready to try it, and it ended up being, I think I would give cruises another shot. I had a ton of fun. You know, it's always fun having all your buddies and everything, but we went on I feel like I haven't given cruises a true shot because it was a Carnival cruise, which, no disrespect to Carnival or anybody that enjoys Carnival cruises, I'm just the type of person on vacation that likes to, you know, likes to relax, likes to play golf, that kind of stuff, and it was a good time. We had a good time, but there definitely wasn't much relaxing going on, that's for sure. But first time to Ensenada was pretty gnarly. Was pretty gnarly, that's for sure. But yeah, I feel like I want to give cruises another go. I've heard a lot of good things about cruises, and so I want to give it another go. Have anybody that's out there that's in the chat, has anyone been on a cruise that they really enjoyed? I'm just curious on if anyone's just been on one where they're like, this is the one you gotta go to. Let's get some views going on here. Pretty awesome. Get some music going for us too. No cruises, not really interested. Yeah, they've never been a major interest for me either. I can see where people could like be into it. Like I could see. I'm gonna break down our engine sounds here. I could see where people would be into it because it's, you know, you got the all-inclusiveness. You know, there's a lot of things are paid for. I will say there was they had a burger spot that was Guy Fieri's burger spot, and it was only a 3-day cruise, right? I probably ate, you know, 6-7 cheeseburgers, easy. One of the best cheeseburgers I think I've ever had, and I don't know if that was solely based on because there wasn't much else. I don't know, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. But yeah, it's never been my go-to vacation either. But I've been hearing a lot of things about like Princess Cruises and like the Norwegian one, or is it Scandinavia? That one sounds crazy. Hey Chris, I'm right there with you, man. I am right there with you. That's really funny. I feel the same way. Yeah, stuck on boats with thousands of people. Oh, and one of the craziest stories was, not one of the craziest, but one story was that, so it's a 3-day cruise, and we took out from Long Beach, and the boat goes out to like basically Catalina, and then it cuts to Ensenada, and then it goes straight back. So that's what gives you the like 2 days at sea, and then one straight night of like going straight from Ensenada back to Long Beach. And on the first night out there, I don't know if it was the captain's like first time he'd ever like, I don't know what they call it in boats, but first time he, you know, captained the ship. But it was by far the rockiest thing I've ever been. And I've been on a lot of boats before, and I mean, I thought we were gonna die. Like, it was like, you know, going like way to the left, way to the right, like all this craziness. How many Chris's are in the chat right now? I think we got 2. I don't know if we've got more than 2. Chris's, if you're out there, say what's up. And I've actually, Chris, I've been meaning to get you the moderator. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Trying to avoid these clouds over here. That's for sure. Just realized we've been descending a little bit. We're gonna try and climb back up to 2,000 feet. Put some power in. Get a climb going here. Like I said, we're gonna try and avoid those clouds there. Out at 2,000. I'm actually going to aim for that left side of the island there. Do you know why the Norwegian Navy has barcodes on the sides of their ships? So you could buy one. So when they come into port, they can scan. Chris, how you gonna do that to us, man? How you gonna do that to us? All right, hold on. Let me see if I can make. Chris a. Also climbing. Let me get us leveled out here. I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna go turn autopilot on, and I'm gonna sync our heading. I'm gonna go into heading mode, and I'm gonna go altitude hold. That'll get us. That'll look cool for just a second. Let me go to this. Paste the channel URL of a user. I just type in Oh. Add moderator. Boom. Chris, you should see the little gear icon pop up. Or the little wrench. Added you as a moderator. Boom! There it is. First Officer Chris. Yeah, man, appreciate what you do for the channel. Appreciate you being here. That's not, yeah, that won't follow me. Oh, y'all better behave. Well, guys, do you, what do you think? You want to look at what we should do for our next flight? Do something that's a little bit on the shorter side. We won't make, we're not planning on making a ton of money today. We're just looking to do some fun flights. So let me see. Let's go here. Let's go to that. Did that pull it up? Yep, sure did. Chris Brown, I'm loving it, man. You gotta come over and check it out. I've got as a house as a whole, as a whole house, it's awesome. Like, so much more space. You know, it's so much better. Love the area. Love where we're at. It's awesome. As far as the setup, as far as the studio kind of setup, it's super fun, man. I'm excited for all the things that we're gonna be able to add, and you know, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm finally liking kind of like how the controls are set up. I've got my throttle over here down to the right. Eventually we'll have a camera that kind of shoots that. I've got the yoke in finally a good position. It's lower than what it was at the apartment, and I've got my keyboard and mouse underneath it, so I can actually finally like grab everything and it feel like everything's in like a good spot, which is cool. So yeah, man, I'm loving it. Dude, same wavelength. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about getting, I'm not even kidding, like a neon sign behind me that says Fox on Final. I think it'd be so sick. But I gotta show you guys this. So a friend of mine prints 3D stuff, and he made, I want to make sure that you can see this. So he made these Fox on Final name markers. 3D printed them. Look how sick that is. Literally, I mean, guys, we're doing things now. We are doing things. And then he made me one in gray. Sean, it was you. Welcome to the chat, man. So glad you're here. Yeah, guys, Sean made this. Look at this. Look at that design, Sean. You nailed it, man. This right here is a perfect rendition of the logo. Perfect rendition, man. You absolutely killed it. This is so awesome, and it's so funny because I had no idea that you knew Tim. Like, when you said you did 3D stuff, I just figured that, like, you know, maybe it was. But Tim also made these guys, little ones, and yeah, you best believe that's gonna be a giveaway. I'm planning a giveaway. We're gonna give the, oh, now Nightbot decides to come. Come on, Nightbot. Yeah, man, they look awesome. Oh, that's so funny, Sean. That's so funny. Look at this. on, focus. Look at that. So we're going to be doing some giveaways on these two guys. Excited for it. Joyce, welcome to the stream. She says, hi guys, just stopping by to say hi before I head home from work. Hi Joyce, so glad you could join us. Hope you had a great day at work today. Hope it was, you know, not too crazy as I'm sure it normally is. Thank you. Yeah, I think they look awesome. Sean made these. They look really cool. I'm excited for it. And guys, I do have something in the works as far as like merch goes. You know, all the money that would come from it would go straight back to Children's Hospital. We're gonna do a stream coming up soon, solely a Justice League of Awesome stream that benefits Children's Hospital. So we're gonna be doing that very soon. In that, we're gonna do some giveaways. We're gonna release some new merch that, you know, hopefully will get into circulation. It's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited about it. It should be cool. So, okay. So with that being said, let's plan our next. What we're gonna pick up in San Diego. So if I go to KSAN, now I've got all of these options in San Diego, which is super cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sort them by route. Let's see. We've got some stuff into Carlsbad, which is great. Where's KNRS? Imperial Beach. I don't even know where that's at. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do too. I want to take at least 3 people. This might be good. Where's CL35? Warner Springs. I'm gonna just kind of adjust our heading here a little bit. By the way, fly more along the coast here. Merch pre-order? I don't know, man. We'll just have to see. I think it's gonna be cool. Chris says KOKB is Oceanside. Is that you've been to that airport, Chris? Should we go there? Should that be where we go? That's got 2 at 558 at 30 nautical miles. I could go 42 nautical miles at 658 and take 1 more person. That might be better from the financial standpoint, but I want to fly into some cool airports. Have you ever flown here to 35? Curious. I'm just gonna pull this down all the way. Bye, Joyce. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. We'll see you on Sunday. Sunday we've got a fun stream. Guys, I do have an update. You're going to hear it here first. So last stream we said that we were going to fly to, or not where we were going to fly to, we were going to play Overcooked. And then I found out that you can't play Overcooked online. So we won't be playing Overcooked. We're gonna find a new game to play. I just bought PGA Tour 2K21 for the PC. I had it for the PS4. Just bought it for the PC. It was on a flash sale on Steam. So I don't know. We might have to play some PGA. The Masters was last week. That could be kind of fun. So yeah. Chris says only Oceanside and Carlsbad. It's Warner Springs. Warner Springs. I can also do this. Let's go to Sky Vector. Go to CL35. Warner Springs. Where is it? Why didn't it highlight it for me? Maybe it did. Oh, it did. Yeah, see, it's like a. That's just a strip. No, we want to go to an airport. We'll go to Oceanside, guys. We'll pick up Oceanside. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, oh wait a minute, this is 3 people. Oh wait, no it's not. 2 trailer park boys? Ha! Ha! Flying T Ranch in Ramona. That's the other direction. Alright, we're gonna pick up these 2 in Oceanside. That should be a fun one. We should, not gonna make much money on that one, but that's okay. So I'm gonna scroll, wow, so many things to, and then look at all these planes we could get in San Diego too. I mean, we got TBM 930s. Let's see, there's a lot. There is a longitude here, but it's unavailable, so that's too bad. All right, so we're gonna add that to our flight. So now if we go back to my flight, now we see that we've got these selected. So when we land, we'll be ready to pick those guys up. So. I gotta figure out a way that it doesn't poop. I don't want it to. Still working out the kinks here, guys. I don't want it to always pull down my audio. All right, we're getting pretty close here. So I'm actually gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up some charts here. We're gonna just fly the visual in. So I want airport elevation. So let's see if we can pick up an ATIS. So ATIS is on 134.8. See if that comes over.
Frankfurt Airport Information Whiskey 01000. Wind 238 at 8. Visibility 10.
Oh, we might run runway 9.
Few clouds at 1,100 feet. Few clouds at 4,000 feet. Few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.02. Visual runway 27 in use. Landing and departing runway 27. DSR aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have whiskey.
Alright, so we have whiskey. I missed the runway because I was doing our barometric pressure, so I'm going to listen to it one more time.
01000. Wind 238 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Few clouds at 1,100 feet. Few clouds at 4,000 feet. Few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.02. Visual runway 27 in use.
Alright, cool. 27.
Departing runway 27.
Perfect. Love flying in 27. It's a great view. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get set up for that. We're gonna enter the traffic pattern. Let's see. Airport elevation is. What is airport elevation? Basically sea level. So we want to come back down to about 1,500 feet. That's kind of what we want to be at. I'm going to take autopilot off. Autopilot's disconnected, and we're going to start descending. Put a little bit of forward pressure on that yoke, and we'll trim out. Just a steady descent. Oh, you know what I need to get? Let's go here. Get this guy up and running. Perfect. Okay, we need to really start losing some speed here. I'm gonna get this out. Okay, so I've flown here a few times, so I know that the airport is right over here. Or it's actually right here. So we're gonna try and make left traffic. We're gonna fly over to this airport. Alright, coming up on 1500. Start to level back out 1500 feet. And our speed's gonna start coming back as well. It's really pretty. I love San Diego. I'm such a fan of San Diego. I think it's such a cool place. Me and my wife love going there. I'm losing way too much altitude. You gotta pay attention. Chris Brown, if you're still here, help me out. Is traffic pattern altitude 1,000 feet above 1,000 feet MSL, or is it 1,500 MSL? For some reason I can't remember that. I don't know if you're still here or not. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get our landing lights on. AGL, okay, 1,000 feet AGL. All right, so we're gonna get down to about 1,000 feet because it's basically sea level. And I'm gonna try and make a 45 to the traffic pattern. The airport that we're flying over right now is not the airport we're going to. Okay, that's what I thought. So it's about 1,000 over field. Got it. So we need to get down to 1,000 feet. And we might see some chonkiness coming in. Trying to load in. Okay, so there's the airport. Got the airport in sight. We're gonna make a 45. Join the traffic pattern. I have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. Not an actual pilot. So, Chris is an actual pilot. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so we want to stay at 1,000 feet. We're gonna make a right turn, join the left downwind. And we're gonna go to landing. Whoa. Come on. Perfect. Alright. So we're losing a little bit too much altitude. Don't love that. Okay, mixture's going full in. I'm going to go flaps 1. Yeah. We're almost going to turn base. Start really pulling this power out. Okay, we're gonna make our turn onto base. I don't want to lose too much altitude here. As you can see, we've got all these buildings. I'm actually not loving that, so I'm gonna kind of extend this out a little bit. Just saw the Pappies. I'm a little high. It's 500 feet. Just saw one red come in, so that's looking good.
500.
And we've got 2 reds, so we're looking good there. I'm going to add in a little bit of power. And I'm going to turn on to final. Overshot the runway a little bit, but that's okay. We've got plenty of time to overcorrect. Alright, I'm going to go second notch of flaps. And try and get back on glide path here. And pull the power out. Good, we're a little high. I'm gonna go flaps full. That's gonna try and kick us up. Got a little bit of a crab angle coming in. And we're looking pretty good, guys. And a little low. Power out. We're just gonna glide on in here, do our transition, and we're down. And we'll put our brakes on. I don't think that was a G worth of touchdown, but that's just me. Alright, we did it. We made it. We are on the ground in San Diego. We're going to make right off the runway here. That wasn't too bad. Overshot the runway a little bit on the approach, but not terrible. We get our taxi lights on. And our flaps can come up. We're just gonna park anywhere because time is money. I don't want to waste any more time because I want to make more money. So we're actually gonna park over here with these caravans. I'm just gonna get on this yellow line here. And we're gonna call that good right there. Parking brakes on. You have logged the results. They can be found at the website. Perfect. Alright, we'll hit OK. And let's go ahead and lights are coming off. And we can pull our mixture out. And we'll get our magnetos to the off position. Avionics off. Batteries off. All done, guys. One flight in the books. Not too bad. That was a pretty good one. So now we're gonna go over and we're gonna get ready for our next flight. We're gonna do one more tonight, and that'll probably be it for the night. So I'm gonna refresh this page. Cool. Actually, I'm curious. I'm gonna look at the log here and see how much money we made. So we made 2,000 off that. No rental costs, which was great. Had to pay a little bit of ground fees. That I believe has to do with what airport we fly into. I think it's what that's about. Cool. Alright, so let's do one more. Let's go to my flight. And so we're going to go to KOKB. So I'm going to go back over to my charts here and I'll get this up. Okay, so we can eject this one. I'm going to plan a flight. So KSAN. KOKB. Oceanside. Create that one. So much shorter flight. This one shouldn't take very long. Cool. So all that's looking. Again, we're just gonna fly up the coast. We'll make it to Oceanside. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go. I don't need San Diego's. I know that one pretty well. I'm gonna open this charts list though, and I'm gonna get this airport info. Cool. Okay, great. We'll go back over to planning. Okay, I think we can actually... You know what? I'm actually going to make a change really quick to my settings here while I have the chance. Get rid of that and this. I'm going to call this... Cool. So now I should be able to go here, and it doesn't affect anything. Perfect. Okay, cool. Okay, that all looks good there. I'm gonna go back to here. Do I need fuel? Let's see, airport's at 13 gallons. We're probably okay. But I do need to rent the plane again. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We're at KSAN. I was like, where'd my plane go? Okay, Cessna 172. Looks like it's locked still. That's great. Did I already rent it? Oh, it's because I had stuff set already, so I think we're good on that. So if I go here, oops, no, if I go here, we should be good. Yeah, okay, so we're good to go on that front. Okay, let's go ahead and get our plane started back up here. Forgot to turn our pitot heat off on landing. We shouldn't need our fuel pump in. Should be good to go. I'm going to get our beacon light on. Magneto's right, left, both on, and bring in the mixture. And we're good. We'll get that set back to both.
Pause system test. Okay.
Everything looks good. Get our avionics on. Get our nav light on. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. If you have, go ahead and hit that like button. It's a great way for us to not only know that the content that we're making is something that you guys actually like, but also that like button helps the algorithm, gets us out there a little bit more, which is great. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Okay, we are looking good on that front. I'm gonna go back to my iPad here, and I'm gonna, how do I unload it on the iPad? Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Should be all set to go. Lights are good. Taxi lights coming on. Parking brake is coming off. We're going to head over to runway 27, guys. Making that right turn. And we'll straighten back out. This one might be landing at night. Make sure our trim's looking good. Oops. Trim actually is in a pretty good spot. Cool. Get on this line here. Get on our taxi line. Alright. Do some of our checks here. Altitude. We're going to try and get up to 2,000 feet. We'll see if we make it up there. Back on the taxi line. Charlie 3 we can't take. I guess I could have taken Charlie 3. Oh well. I want to figure out a way to, because I'm able to get the charts up on my screen, which is, you know, how I can get this shot for you guys. But well, actually, you're probably like, I don't even know what you're talking about. You didn't see anything. This is what I meant to do. You should see the chart screen up now, which is cool because, like, you know, I could show you this. I could go here. You know, I could go to airport info. I could show you that I actually could have taken Charlie 3 because, you know, it's a 9,400 foot runway. I would have been fine. But I have all that on my iPad too, and I would just love to be able to just show that a little bit better. But I would need some type of capture card, I think. Alright, get into our runway. We'll get the pitot heat on. Landing lights are coming on. Go ahead and get those taxi lights off. And we'll go first notch of flaps. Finals clear. We're good to go. Alright, lights are good to go. Pitot heat is on. Trims are set. Let's get another Fox on full send, guys. On our way to Oceanside at dusk. How pretty is that? Alright, we're gonna go throttles to full. And we're looking for 55. Rotate. And we are airborne. Climbing out at 66. I'm gonna go flaps clean. Should be able to get us a little bit more speed. Chris says let go. We're going to climb at about 75 knots. Try and fly runway heading as much as we can. And we'll depart to the north. Start leading our mixture here. What that means is taking mixture out. So this was mixture full, and I'm just kind of leaning it back to get a little bit more RPM going at this. You know, as you climb up, the air's thinner as you climb up, so you want to kind of lean that mixture back a little bit. And we'll go ahead and start to make our right turn. This guy. See if I can trim this out a little bit better. There we go. Keeps wanting to dive on me. You ever see flight simmers with the G1000 on the iPad? Have you ever done that or know how to? So I have tried it. So I have there's all kinds of apps that like let you put your display on your iPad, and I've tried it with that, and those have been helpful. One's called Duet that works for both Mac and PC. I have done it where I have the G1000 over here on my iPad. I actually do that for Sunday night streams because of how I have to lay out my monitors. I can't actually see what the airplane's doing when we're playing other games for in-flight entertainment. So yeah, so I've basically I've figured out a way to do it. The thing that I don't love is like, you know, the Longitude has the G5000, you know, which is touchscreen on the FMS, and I can't for the life of me get the touchscreen to work properly. It just doesn't want to work. But people have figured it out, dude. There's people that have freaking nice setups in front of them at all times, and I think that's really awesome. One day, we'll get there one day. All right, we're gonna trim out at 2,000 feet. I'm gonna pull the power back here. See if I can get this trimmed. Guys, I didn't start FS Economy. No. No. Oh no. Alright, well we're flying to Oceanside on our own dollar. Dang it. It's not something that I'm used to. I haven't flown FS Economy in so long. Bummer. Oh well, we're having fun. No, Yoshi, on one of them I did do it. On the last flight I did do it. This short flight to Oceanside I didn't do it. I cannot get this thing trimmed out for the life of me. Alright, let's do this. So it's an uncontrolled airport, meaning it doesn't have a tower. So we'd be making traffic calls. Turn back towards the flying pretty slant four flight right now. That's okay. Or not four flight. I used to use four flight. I use Navigraph now. It's cheaper for simming. How are we not flaps clean? Flaps don't seem to want to work. Oh, I know why. No wonder we can't get freaking trim going. I guess that's why you have checklists, right? This flight, I'm falling apart, guys. I'm falling apart. Alright, so we get heading and altitude set. Autopilot's coming on. Let it do its work. Increase our throttle a little bit. Dude, I wish I knew how. I wish I knew how to do a roll. I could take it into a stall. We could do a power on stall. Turn the autopilot off. So I'll go flaps full. Go pull it power full. Take it up. And it should stall. There it goes, it broke. And we'll recover. I know someone who has a G1000 in their airplane where the screen is an iPad. That's awesome. Like in an actual airplane, you mean? That's pretty sweet. Didn't really stall, did it? Didn't hear a stall horn or anything. I think I've got a plug-in right now that's for the G1000 and G5000, and I think it's messing with it a little bit. Yeah, not a sim. Yeah, that's awesome. Significantly cheaper than putting in the actual G1000, that's for sure. I know a lot of people that, you know, will use the iPad for flight, for navigation and stuff like that. It's a really good navigational tool. Never heard of someone doing the G1000 though on the iPad. That's cool. Yeah, and way lighter. That's for sure. Chris, I gotta send you. I'm gonna send you something real quick. Do you follow? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Do you follow Wingswap on Instagram? Chris Brown. You follow Wingswap? Okay, you follow Wingswap. Dude, your idea back in the day of us splitting an airplane is, because of this app, seems way more realistic to me than I thought it was when we were first talking about it. I mean, they've got a 172 with 700 hours on it for 65. Well, where'd you find it? Did you find it on Barn Burner? Is that what it's called? I think it's called Barn Burner. this guy. Ah, plane trader. Send it to me. Okay, I'm gonna throw autopilot back on. Whoa. What has to be rebuilt on it? And it's probably 6-pack, no glass avionics at all. But who cares, man? Alright, let's see what we got here. Get our strobe light on too. Oh, that's a cool. $1967. Buy a jet, put it to work. Man, I'd love. Oh, this interior is sweet. I love the red and black. Classic 6-pack. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Where's it at? Georgia. So here's my question. With planes that are like this, that are in other states that, oh, we don't have any fuel. Hey, we're gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna cheat just a little bit, guys, since we're not flying on anything. Here's my question. This 172 is in Georgia, so does that mean you fly from Georgia back to California? Because that would be a very, that's got to be at least a couple days, right? But man, how fun would that be? Flying low and slow from Georgia to California. Man. That's crazy. I mean, I'm down. Well, guys, it's really pretty out there tonight. Not a bad view. Let's see if I can figure out. Bring down that for sure. Super loud. How do I do the game center? Oh. Other Chris just sent me another plane. Ha! Yeah, man. Buy a nice little 1995 Citation. Can you even see that? I don't even know if you can see it. Just a quick 850. ain't got that kind of money. I ain't got that kind of money. Alright. Does anyone know how to take a screenshot on PC? I feel like every time I have to like look up how to do this. Because the other unfortunate part is I don't have a print screen button because I've got a 16 or a 10 keyless game bar. This is what I want. Windows key G. Windows key G. How do I just... Windows key G. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Capture. I have no idea if that actually just took a screenshot or not. Windows key G. Capture. Screenshot saved. Where? Where does it save it? Not there. Well, supposedly I took 2 screenshots and I'll have to find them later. I'll be able to post that on social. Alright, we're basically over Oceanside at this point. There's the airport right there, actually. Okay, so we're going to actually take autopilot off and we're going to start making a right turn. I'm just going to go on a really long downwind. So we descend a little bit. And we're just going to try and fly straight in. Because why not? It's another thing about the 172 with that high wing, especially in the sim, you can't really see in a turn. Okay, there's the airport. I'm really high, so we're gonna do a go around essentially. We'll fly an actual traffic pattern. Get down to traffic altitude though. That was not the right decision. I should have flown over the airport. Okay, I'm gonna go to this screen. Perfect. So right now we're directly over the airport. We're trying to bleed off some of our airspeed too. turn onto our downwind leg. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put our first notch of flaps in. And I need to hear just a little bit more of the game and a little less Spotify. Cutting in on our traffic pattern here. Still work my way over to the right a little bit. Okay, there's 1,000 feet, so we're looking good there. Try and trim this out a little bit. Our left base. Probably just turn directly onto final. Yeah, see, I'm basically blind right now. I have no idea. Okay, there's the airport. Pull the power back out. Basically gonna glide in on this one. Alright, mixture's rich. Okay, we're looking good.
500.
Lights are on. Lights are on. Here we go, second notch of flaps. I'm gonna try and land flaps 2. Coming a little speedy, but be all right. Flare. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, a little bit of a bounce. Whoa, that kicked me way to the left. Some weird ground effects still in this simulator. Alright, we're on the ground, guys. We made it. Free flight for those who were flying with us. As I didn't start FS economy, we'll get our taxi light on here. Our landing lights off. Well, guys, hope you did enjoy this live stream. I think I'm gonna call it there for the layover. Next time we'll do some more fun flights. We'll fly some cooler airplanes. It's always fun to fly in this 172. They're so, you know, traditional in learning how to fly. That it's, you know, they're really fun to get out in the sim and fly with. So I'm gonna try and find a parking spot here. I think I'm just gonna park right here next to this hangar. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit different live stream, fully aviation focused. You know, it's our first one, so we'll get into the swing of things of what works on these types of live streams and what doesn't, and keep making it better. But I really appreciate everyone who came out, showed support to the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we'll go ahead and park this guy. And we're going to pretend that that's our hangar right there. I really wish I could get the gates to open up. That'd be really cool. That'd be a cool add-on. Alright, we'll pretend that this is our super sick hangar. Perfect. Alright, parking brake's coming on. Mixture's coming out. Lights are coming off. Magnetos are off. Avionics off. And battery altimeter's coming off. Well, guys, like I said, I hope you did enjoy this, this different live stream. We'll do these every once in a while. But if you did enjoy it, we still are streaming this Sunday, 7 p.m. We'll be flying somewhere in the United States. Haven't picked a flight yet. If you do have a suggestion, head over to our Discord. There's a channel specifically for suggestion flights. We'll go there. And we're going to have to find a different game because I guess Overcooked is not going to work out for the way that we run these streams. So we'll just have to figure out something else. But yeah, again, guys, really hope you enjoyed it. I always love just coming and flying. So I hope you guys enjoy watching and get to hang out with some of our friends and just have a good time. So, alright guys, that's where I'm going to end it tonight. We'll see you guys soon and hopefully see you on Sunday and have a great rest of your night. Take care.